Okay. It is February 4th, 2026. This is Marshal Nekoda, badge number 010. I am joined by...
Alfonso Saabastian. May the 4th be with you.
And to my right, there are two other marshals in the room. Could you please identify yourself for the record?
Cameron Woods, San Andreas State Marshal, badge number 084.
Brian.
Director Brian Knight, call sign 495.
Okay, Mr. Saabastian, I'm going to inform you of your rights at this time. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided to you free of charge by the state if available. Do you understand these rights as I have just read them to you?
I do.
And with these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to us of your own free will at this time without
Absolutely.
representation? Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, Mr. Saabastian, what can we do for you?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why I'm locked up.
You were interrogated yesterday, no?
Yeah, but they wouldn't give me, like, this Miller guy wouldn't tell me shit, man. He was saying basically that it's on the suspicion of first-degree murder, accomplice, this and that. And I was like, okay, what are the evidence? Who died? This and that. And I don't have all those facts.
Mm-hmm. Well, typically you get all that when it goes to trial.
Fair, but I'm trying to understand, like, who died or at least what's going on exactly. So it can, paint a picture of what happened.
Well, one picture I can definitely paint you is you out on the water shooting at cops. That is a very clearly painted picture.
Correct. And the reason why I shot is because I had a boat circling me with somebody in the back shooting at me, and I had a helicopter in the sky also circling me, shooting at me. So it was only fair that I shot back.
So your story is you showed up on scene.
No. My story was I'm out going fishing, trying to fish some Pacific Ocean salmon, some yellow tuna, some snappers. And obviously the water was too rough. I had the fishing rod next to me. I hit a wave. The fishing rod goes flying in the air. I show up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I getting shot? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull out my gun and shoot back. I'm not going to go down without a fight. And then the rest is history.
Did you see another boat when you were out on the water, Mr. Saabastian? That was not a PD boat?
I did. I saw another red boat that was similar to mine. And that's when I realized, oh, the cops thinks I'm them. That's why they're going after me. I'm sure this whole thing is a misunderstanding. So as far as shooting cops,
yeah.
Guilty, Your Honor. I'll as far as that, I'm all good to go. I'm not denying that, the fact that I shot back.
Okay, but you are saying that you had no prior knowledge at all about what was going on at the area of the water that you arrived in.
Correct. Yeah, just happened with the wrong place, wrong time, and got shafted for it.
So, just to clarify, if I were to go through your phone records, there would be absolutely, unequivocally, no evidence whatsoever that you were in communication with anybody else who was recovered from that scene.
Nope, not a single one. Word to my mother. I was speaking to this recording. You will not find anything on my phone. I got no skeletons in my closet. I'm not hiding anything. I'm speaking nothing but the facts.
Okay, so
But you offer me a plea deal, a lot can change.
The facts are going to change if I offer you a plea deal?
Oh, I mean, two things can be right.
Right, but in order for me to agree to a plea deal, what are you offering me?
We'll see. The less of the headache of going to court, less paperwork, and case closed.
The paperwork's already been done.
Yeah, but there's still the paperwork going to trial, motion this, motion that, show up to this, get dragged to court, sit there and hear the judge just, yep about bullshit. Instead, he could be out there trying to catch the next criminal.
Wait.
Okay. You understand our reservation of the story you're giving us, though, right?
I do understand, but you have to understand, I don't have all the facts as well. I was not told who died. I wasn't told what's going on. I'm in the middle of the ocean with my boat, near the military base. I get shot, shoot back. I get called by the cops.
Well, let me start with a couple questions then, and we can see how fruitful of information could possibly be. Okay.
Nekoda's doing really good right now.
You are a member of New Babylon, is that correct?
Correct.
Are the two gentlemen that accompanied you to that window also members of New Babylon?
Correct.
Are you aware of how they came into our custody?
No. Well, actually, no. I was told by Miller. They're on the boat.
So you guys have been in here for the last 18 hours and no one said anything to anybody about what happened?
They basically told me somebody died. Suspicion of accomplice to attempted first-degree murder. And that's really... They wouldn't tell me too much. But there's one thing you must understand, though. In New Babylon, it's not like, a gang or a criminal syndicate or some sort of chain of command like the police department. It's almost like everybody's got different kind of pockets in New Babylon and their own little world that, intertwines with either leadership or different interaction. Think of it as like a community, right? Sometimes I might be doing my own thing, not knowing what Bjorn and Skipper are up to. And then boom, I stumble on their shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? Just because I'm there doesn't mean I know what's going on.
Okay. Do you go fishing often?
At least 2 or 3 times a day, yeah. Oh, sorry, a week, not a day. At least. Especially on the fishing pier that we have at New Babylon.
Hey, I'm quite the fisherman myself.
Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo, he's about to get him with Fisher facts. He's about to get him with Fisher facts.
Every time I go
oh
out
shit!
It can't get rough. That's what happened.
Oh shit! Get him!
When it comes to the water, right? And the water was
shit! Oh shit! Yo! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo! The twist! The twist! Yo!
Mr. Saabastian, I hate to inform you, you don't have a license to fish.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But it's illegal.
Yeah, I mean, it is. What I did was a crime. Like I said, okay, hit me with it. I'll take the violation of not fishing the ocean. Hey, guilty.
Yo, this is the best. This is so...
So
I forgot.
Good with that,
Yo, they used the wrong defense.
Good with shooting cops?
No, I'm saying the charges, of course. I'm not, I'm talking about what am I looking at?
Yo,
for the cops.
Yo, that's
fishing,
so
yeah, you got
good.
me. Everything else, I would like to know what the hell's going on.
Yo, the fishing came in clutch on the murder of the president.
How do I say this?
The excuses I'm a fishing like.
So you're telling us that you were just out minding your own business on a fishing trip.
Correct.
Then
if you actually look,
oh
at
shit!
GPS, I'm going off memory here. Okay. There's a way from Babylon into the Pacific Ocean through the Cassidy Trail, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not doubting that.
That's what I took. I was going south, right? And that's when I bump into them.
Okay.
And I was like, boy, the red boat looks like mine. So I get closer, and when I get really close, I realize there's a firefight.
Okay, so it was you in one of the two boats that was
Correct.
photographed.
I was piloting one of the boats, the red boats, one of the red dinghies.
Okay, who was with you in your boat?
Nobody. It was just me.
See, here's where we start getting into the issues. We have Air One photographs of both boats. Each one occupied at least by 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been the swapping of, back and forth of different people from the previous boat to my boat.
They were jumping down off of your boat back onto the other ones?
No, they're jumping off the other boat into my boat and vice versa. And I'm sure if you look at your Air 1 pictures, you can see people going back and forth between two boats. But I arrived alone.
I'm hoping Nekoda does some Fisher
Could have been
facts.
somebody swimming in the water and they hopped in my boat afterwards. That's a possibility for sure. But I was too busy just, bucking and shooting and trying to pay attention to Air 1 above and the boat coming from behind me. So I didn't notice if somebody hopped on my boat.
So I'll throw you a little bit, I'll throw you a line here, okay? A little fishing pun for you.
Okay, you gonna cast a line?
Yeah.
I know unequivocally
Yo.
as fact that one of those boats only had 3 people on it.
Okay, and you have 3 suspects.
Right. But I also know unequivocally that there were 2 more people out on the water.
What makes you think that?
Photographic evidence.
Okay. But how do those people get there? Could they be swimming in the ocean? Could they be on the same boat? Maybe you didn't see them.
Well, that's the question. You see, you say you were on one of those boats. One of those boats had 3 people seated on it. Another had 2 people seated on it. Nobody was shooting in the photo that I'm referencing.
Well, I have to see the photo before I can confirm. But based on memory,
You were there. You were there. What do you mean?
Like I told you, based on memory and what I remember is me being there alone, okay, with my boat. Then when I got there, people started hopping on my boat afterwards. So maybe after the fact is when the pictures came in, and that makes more sense, right? But as far as what I remember is, I just remember being in a firefight. I mean, listen, you're a cop as well. I'm sure you've been in a lot of shootouts.
Unfortunately, yes.
Sometimes
I love how Nekoda embraced the fisherman
next to you on your boat,
on this.
next to you, right? So, as far as what I recall, is just me being alone.
So the only thing you recall is being alone. Okay.
Correct.
And what? So okay. So you said that people were jumping up and down off the boats, going into the water. So the people who were running around, what did they look like? What did you see?
Oh, wearing all black.
All of them were wearing all black.
Correct. Yeah.
I believe you were also wearing all black, were you not?
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, what a small world, huh? What a coincidence.
Yeah, small world. Just a bunch of New Babylonians out on the water, all blacked out.
But you have to understand though. Yeah, I think you have this understanding that if one person is Babylon doing something, that means every one of us knows about it. It does not work that way, and I promise you. If you were ever to spend maybe time with us, or maybe one day decide to join New Babylon, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just different pockets of different things happening, and sometimes they overlap, and it's hard to explain the overlap because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff not making sense.
And I totally understand that. That's why I'm trying to meet you halfway, but also be truthful.
Wait, say that again?
I said that's why I'm trying to meet you halfway, but also I'm trying to be truthful because sometimes I'm not privy to what other people are doing in New Babylon. I'd be lying to you if I knew what they're doing. And I could do that. I can bullshit you. Be like, yeah, okay, we're all supposed to go out and fish or meet up or something, and then shit went down, and then here we are, right? But reality, just bump into them. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I see Air 1. I see a boat fucking circling them. So I get closer. I turn to the firefight. I get shot at as well. They're probably thinking I was with them. And I shoot back, and then, I get gunned down.
Would it not have been better to just drive away as soon as you started a bullet fly?
Once I got close is when I started to see the bullets fly. From a distance, I did not know. I thought it was maybe some sort of, pursuit going on, or some sort of, a conversation taking place. Not until I got close is when I realized, hey, I'm in the middle of a fucking battlefield here. And at that point, I was getting shot at, so I couldn't just drive away. My back was exposed. I thought to myself, exit the driver's seat, try to shoot back, get back in. And I did try to leave, but I was gunned down. I tried to actually move the boat the second time, and then that's when I was gunned down.
Okay. Brian or Cameron, do you have any questions?
I got a couple.
Please.
I like to go in on them a little bit. Nekoda.
Yeah,
Go in on me.
absolutely.
What is that supposed to mean, Brian, huh?
What were you doing with Skipper out in the water?
I was not with Skipper.
How long were you on the water for?
5 minutes.
So you got from New Babylon to where you were in 5 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, if you look, like I said, like if you exit from the Cassidy Trail, right, and you go south, you pass those islands with a shack on them, then boom, you're between that and military base, and that's when the battlefield happened. So I just happened to be just going south, and I bumped into them, and that's when I saw Air 1 and the PD boat.
And so you're claiming that you were by yourself when you had arrived?
Correct. And that's when somebody else hopped in my boat, according to you guys.
I gotcha. Are you dressed up the way that you were?
Well, you know, I like to dress for my occasions when it comes to fishing.
If I recall correctly, you were in a suit.
Yes.
Is that typically what you wear?
No, just today was a special day, that's all.
Why was this a special day?
I just came back from a long hiatus. I went on this trip where I was praying to the ashen tree, and I encountered this vision, this prophecies, and it happened. I saw a world that is on fire, slowly taking over, and I saw in the distant near future, human suffering is going to come to an end, and that robots and AI are going to take over, and they're going to kill all humanity and end all suffering. So, yeah.
So you decided to come back wearing a suit, and you instantly went to go fishing?
Yeah, the suit was to pay respect for what happened.
To the fish?
Not to the fish, to humanity. Because today's a sad day. Well, yesterday was.
Did you go on that trip alone?
Yes.
So why was it the same suit as the others?
Like I said, that part did not plan. Okay, I don't know what the fuck, how that happened. You know, it's hard to explain. I swear to you, it does not make any sense. I understand from your perspective, it makes no sense at all.
So somehow, individuals from the same colony, New Babylon, on the same day.
Yeah.
What do you like to call it, dude? Does colony offend you?
Community. Yeah, community people.
3 individuals that were arrested who typically wear a particular attire, the brown outfits, all unintentionally, coincidentally wore the same sets of suit and ended up in the same location.
Well, the best way I can describe it is like the Spider-Man meme. You know, you both walk in and you're like, "Whoa, we're dressed the same."
So you communicated.
No, but like I said, it's Spider-Man meme.
You're both pointing at each other. Is that what you mean? That part of the meme?
As we got there, figure of speech, right? So I'm like, "Whoa, hold on a second."
So you spoke with the assailants, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like.
What did they tell you, Sebastian? Did they tell you what they did?
Speech. Nope.
Did you call them?
Nope.
Okay. So when we get your phone records back, there's going to be 0 phone calls.
0. Listen.
Any text messages?
Nothing to hide. Nope.
Okay.
Brian, I've been gone. I've been gone for, like I told you, I was in this hiding. I went through a time.
Your phone has not been used that entire time.
Correct.
Okay. And that is, Nekoda, is it the same phone he typically uses? What's the number?
Hold. Ending in 1591.
Okay. So this, when we get the records back, Mr. Alfonso, there will be 0 phone calls for the last couple days.
Correct. Like I said, I've been gone for a bit. I've been off the grid, no technology, going into the spiritual realm to figure out
But you
how to
know
beat
what
the
happened,
faceless.
don't you?
After the fact, yes.
So what do you think happened?
Your best friend died.
And what did they have to do with it? Two
That's what I'm
individuals.
trying to figure out. I was hoping you could tell me the answer.
Well, you were in there with the other two.
Right, but they're not going to tell
It's
me.
your time to be honest here, Sebastian.
Listen. Brian, I'm telling you this, okay? There's different worlds in New Babylon. And I am not previewed to their bullshit. Like if Speedy and his goons do some shit, I don't know what the hell's going on. That's not my call. Sometimes I might disagree with
Skipper, and Bjorn have not discussed anything about what happened yesterday.
Correct. And my phone records and text messages will show that.
Okay. I want you to keep something in mind, right?
Okay.
They're going to be brought in here completely separately before you're able to communicate with them again, and they're probably going to mention your name.
Oh, sorry. And if they do, then, they must remember something I don't remember. But like I said, let the facts speak for itself. I'm sure the text message and the phone logs will provide you with the answer you're looking for. I'm just sticking to my truth and what I remember. That's all.
Based on what I heard here, you're claiming no one else was on the boat, but one of the individuals hopped on.
Correct. Another boat. Yes. It seemed like they're trying to get on the same boat as I am. I don't know what the hell is going on, but yeah.
I got you. Do you know what accessory after the fact is?
Unfortunately, I do, yes. I've been charged way too many times for that shit.
So you know that regardless of your aforementioned knowledge of what may or may not occurred, you're still going to be hit by those crimes.
That's fine. I mean,
there is an opportunity here, Mr. Alfonso.
No, I should have just drove by.
If you truly believe that you're holding, since you know this, and I do believe that they've told you at least a little bit of what their activities were. And trust me when I say Nekoda has already done a hell of a job, and the evidence is present, that you're going to end up taking the fall. But there is an opportunity.
There's no
that opportunity.
There's no taking the fall. I should have just. That's on me. I should have just drove my boat or piloted my boat away from that bullshit, and I wouldn't be here. But instead, I got myself fucking caught up in this mess.
If I'm understanding this correctly, you understand that you will be getting accessory charges for everything that.
Correct. Yeah, that's what they told me. Yeah. I'm just. I'm not trying to make this more difficult. If you believe I'm an accessory.
And why did Skipper do what he did?
That is a question for him to answer, not for me. If I was present as far as what the fuck is going on and what you guys are talking about, sure, I would be like, okay, I was there. I saw what happened. This went down. But like I said, I was not there.
Okay. I got no other questions.
Cameron, you got anything?
No, I don't know. I think you guys covered it all.
Okay.
Actually, I do got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what's your highest leaderboard scored over there in the fishing docks?
What? We don't do leaders. What are we talking about?
Nekoda, how's yours?
I believe I have salmon, like 8th on the salmon board.
Ooh, Ryan, none of that shit matters. I don't sit there and.
Nekoda, you ever fish out? Is fish that are typically found in the lake found in the ocean?
Me personally, from my own personal hours and 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 hours.
He's got hours
of fishing. Yeah. No, I've never been able to catch that fish anywhere other than the Alamo Sea.
Sounds like you're a failed fisherman. Go fish.
Well, speaking of failed fishermen, Sebastian, you catch any fish out there?
No, because if you listen to my story, I hit one of the fucking waves and the water was so rough, it sent my fucking fishing rod flying. So I lost that bitch. I couldn't even cast my rod if I wanted to.
I got you. But you've caught fish out there before, right?
Yes. Obviously,
what kind?
You need some chum. Pacific, like I said, Pacific salmon. Mm-hmm. And if you pay attention, the current of the Cassidy River does flow out to the ocean, by the way.
It does.
And I've caught some snappers, some yellow tuna, fish, and obviously with the right amount of saltwater chum. Sorry. If I had a net, it would probably been a lot easier.
Okay. You know, Sebastian, I don't know shit about fish. But your story sounds pretty fucking fishy.
Oh my god. Here we go. Well, listen, Brian. I would like to know who died. That's one. Their name. And I would like to know, what can we do to help you expedite the process? Because I'm not trying to have a headache go to court. And if you feel like you have some sort of charges on the table that we can talk about, I'm more than happy.
Yeah.
I can speak on that, Brian. I am not opposed to exploring every avenue. However, I will say, I am waiting on a lot of information through subpoenas.
I see. Okay. So the subpoenas are the thing that you're waiting on. Is that to help you get your burden of proof as far as your first degree murder? Is that why you're waiting on that?
I don't want to discuss the details of the case, but I will say I am not going to press any charges until I have turned over every stone.
I mean, that's fair. Go
ahead.
No. For me, I just hate rotting in prison. That's all. So that's
correct. And it is not my
in the middle. Right?
My
so
intention is not to big dick you guys and be like, no, you're going to sit in here and rot until I'm good and ready. That is not my mindset at all. My mindset is I want to also meet you in the middle, but I also don't want to rush my process as to not give the situation the weight that it deserves.
And that's fair. Like I said, I'm not trying to rush you through the whole thing so you feel like you're not doing your necessary job to close the case. For me, I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier for you because I'm not trying to muddy the water or make it more messy. And I know you might not feel that way based on the conversation we had, but I'm telling you, as far as the story I had, sometimes things like that happen. Stranger things happen in New Babylon. I swear to you. And to go on this hiatus and come back and to be in this position, it's mind-boggling for me. So I'm trying to process the whole thing too.
Would you consent to your financial and phone subpoenas?
If it gets me out of here faster, sure.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
Yeah, you have my... listen, I have no skeletons in my closet. Nothing. Ever since I turned to New Babylon, I've turned a new leaf. I've been a merchant who has been engaged in trades and talks with people. I build relationships. And I look for opportunities. That's all I do. That's been my path the past 6-7 months. Also, as far as my financial status, I definitely owe the state between $2 to $3 million. But yeah, I'm sure they'll come for me afterwards. Hopefully, there's no debtor's prison in here.
Yeah, I think they got rid of that.
Yeah, I remember the story. Yeah, shit got wild. Fuck wild.
All right. All right. Well, shit.
All right. Like I said, I'm waiting on information. It is not my intent to keep you in here any longer than is necessary as some sort of I'm in charge and you're not type.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to sign or show in the recorder, I give you full consent, Nekoda, to go through my phone records regarding this matter that happened in the ocean. I, Alfonso Saabastian, give you full access. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to say on the recording before I shut it off?
Nope. Should be good.
Okay. All right. I'm ending the recording. It is 1:33 EST. Excuse me, 2:33 EST.
Who do you want next? I'll get him lined up.